Is there a tasteful way to represent two clans at the same time? And he's thinking about women's clothing as well as men's. Perhaps a tartan rosette under the kilt pin, or one clan's kilt pin on a different clan's tartan. I've seen women wearing a tartan sash of their husband's clan and a rosette of their own clan behind the brooch. And I think we've answered this before.
I answered it.
It bears repeating.
Can it be done? Yes. Should it be done? That's another question. It's the American thing of wanting to represent all the things simultaneously. I want to show that I'm this and this and this, and I want to bring this in too, and I'm also a cowboy, so wear that hat, and I'm Native American, and whatever. It can be done. It can look reasonably tasteful if the tartans are of the same palette. So like an ancient tartan and an ancient sash, or an ancient rosette and an ancient sash. It could probably look okay. Would I do it? Again, no, I probably wouldn't, because it's not honoring either of them. It's you're wearing a Pittsburgh Penguins hat with a Flyers jersey. You're doing two teams simultaneously, which the Scottish way to say it is you're not honoring either. You're dishonoring both simultaneously, which is the exact opposite of what you're trying to do and accomplish. So for me, no, I wouldn't do it. Could you do it? Has it been done? Sure.
Yeah.
Is anyone going to call you on it? No, probably not.
Yeah, I think actually, Ron, the example that you gave of having the clan kilt pin versus the other clan's tartan is probably the most common way that we've seen people do that. I've even occasionally seen people wear two kilt pins, so they have one of each for each clan, which is, I know. But, so, yeah, elegance goes with subtlety, subtlety goes with small.
You're going to give me a facial tick.
We're gonna watch Rocky's head explode now. So yeah, if you really feel driven to do it, then yeah, keep it simple and keep it subtle. Women's fashion, it's gonna depend on her style. I've definitely seen instances where in modern fashion, two different tartans are mixed as a fashion expression, having nothing to do with heritage. It could be kind of weird looking, or it could be kind of a nice pop of color, depending on the tartans that you're talking about.
I've also, in a weird way, I've seen. I'm immediately remembering a pair of tartan pants I saw recently, where they had dress Stuart and hunting Stuart. Oh my gosh,
those things.
Hunting Stuart, like mixed match, like the front of this leg and the front of this leg and the back were different. So it was like a checkerboard kind of thing. Of all of Stuart tartan,
Lucas showed that to us.
Yeah. It's over the top, but on purpose over the top. I'm also thinking of
but that's not a heritage expression. That's just let's have fun with tartan. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm also thinking of like a jacket I've seen, a tartan jacket I've seen with like a bunch of different tartans on it, or like going like fashion ways, wise ways. I don't know. Like Madras plaid is like they're not really tartans, but like 1,000 or dozen different tartans in different directions and things on a singular outfit. As an art fashion piece, it's not heritage, it's fashion.
Yeah.
They're separate. So if you're asking me from a heritage angle, should I do it? The answer is probably not from a heritage angle. From a fashion angle, do you care if I do it? No, you do you. It's your thing. You're the one doing it. You may get a raised eyebrow from somebody over in Scotland if you're doing it over there, but you're in America. I know you, Ron, so I know you're in America. Or the Cayman Islands when you're diving.
You might be in the Caymans.
Yes, exactly. But it's one of those where I'm of two minds for the answer. I'm going to give you the traditional answer of, yeah, you probably shouldn't, or the practical answer, fashion answer of, sure, why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I would not recommend doing it as a blanket thing. I wouldn't do it. The one exception, given the example, I could see would be a very rarefied circumstance like a wedding, and if, as the bride, she wants to represent both families, or it's an homage to different sides of her family because her grandmother who was a MacDonald passed away or something like that, then okay, sure, that's like a special ritualized kind of a situation, and you can kind of take things in a very special, their own context for something like that. But going to the opera, going to a ball, it would just be a
burn
little
supper
odd.
or something.
Or burn supper, yeah. Burn supper is really the most common thing people do with formal Highland wear in this country, I think. But or St. Andrew's dinners. So I wouldn't do it for that, basically. If you're going to the Ren Fair, who cares?